Hi guys. Okay, I'm gonna do a storyline, and of course it's about myself. And some people always ask me certain questions and opinions or advices. Okay, we're gonna talk about being heavy. This is my storyline on where I've been, what I went through, and where I am now and where I'm trying to go. Okay, so first off, everybody that know me, Isha. I go by Isha Styles because I do hair. I am a hairstylist and I love what I do. My weight gain came from diabetes. I found out that I was a diabetic back in the year 2000, where I almost died at the age of 14. My weight gain started at between like my 5th grade and 6th grade year. So I went from this very skinny child, looked like my brothers and I always made these jokes about, oh, feed the children, because that's how skinny we looked. Like teachers and peers and people were concerned because we were so skinny, they thought we weren't eating at home. So yeah, that type of skinny. Then all of a sudden, through my elementary school year, got to my 5th, 6th grade year where I just started gaining weight. I was dancing, cheering, running, swimming, almost every type of activity, you name it, I was doing it. Playing basketball, playing football with my brother and his friends, staying active, but I was still gaining weight. I don't want to get into too much detail because not everybody likes to sit and watch people's story times. So I'm just going to get to the point of my question that's always asked to me is, how are you so confident with your weight? Or how do you get to where you're, comfortable with who you are and, in your body as a plus size? Okay, well, my thing is, it took me a while, especially coming from a child, gaining weight and going through everything I went through. I went through being teased. I went through people calling me names. I went through people picking at me, and to say I never backed down. I never sat there and was like, oh my God, they're picking at me. I never, let nobody bully me, which I had people try to bully me. And most of the time, people, when they talk about other people and pick at them to lower their self-esteem, 9 times out of 10, their self-esteem is low. Whether you're big or skinny, like, everybody has a self-esteem problem about themselves. So I look at it like, okay, well, they're talking about me because they're mad about something that's wrong, physically wrong with them. But as I started to see when I got older, in my high school year is when I found out. My doctor was like, rush her to the hospital. She's almost in coma mode. My sugar was so high, they thought I was going to die. Like, it was that serious. So I'm witness. This is my living testimony. I am still here. I'm trying not to cry. I am still here. God is good, first of all. God is great. He has pulled me through so many things, and there's no way you cannot believe in him when you've went through what I've went through. And I can say more than 4 times that I've almost died that I am still here. Confidence in my weight. I didn't wait for nobody to tell me, don't worry about what they say, you're beautiful. Like, I didn't need to keep hearing that, because when you depend on people telling you how you look, that is what you're gonna wait for every day to feel good about yourself. So every day I woke up, I looked in the mirror. I didn't really do the makeup because when we modeled years ago, my mom's like, no makeup on their skin. So I never really did makeup. Lashes, the eyes, the lips, okay, that's me all day, every day. My confidence just kept building up. After me almost dying in my high school year, I got back to school. I was hospital homeschooled for 2 years, so I was away from school. Then I got back to school. I had people, especially the freshmen got there, they don't know who's who, so ever, whatever. And, so they looked and, I dressed for me. So when it came to shopping, I picked out what I liked, not what I felt other people would like on me. I dressed to what pleased me and what was age appropriate for me. So that being said, I went to school. Of course, there were always problems with other females because I was always that cool chick that had the homies, the homeboys. I grew up with all boys in the house before my sister came, and, so I knew how it was feeling like one of the guys. I'm not going to say being one of the guys because I'm not a guy, but feeling like one of the guys. I'm a football chick. I'm a basketball fan. You know what I mean? So it was like natural. So from middle school, my classmates, we all went to the same high schools. I was cool with them. Of course, I had problems with the chicks because they were like, oh, you're always hanging around Isha, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Oh, with her fat self. And da-da. Listen, honey, and I always said that. That's the only name you can call me is fat. Oh, she's fat. Oh, this. Baby, you can call me fat all day, honey. Because the thing is that I always say, and I always tell my younger clients that, or whoever asks me for advice, listen, you are beautiful. You don't need him to tell you you're beautiful. You don't need her to tell you you're beautiful. You're beautiful. As long as you know yourself that you're beautiful, you don't need nobody to make you feel good. Because when you start depending on people to make you feel good, you will never feel good about yourself. It has to come from you. So as I've started going every day and hearing all the fat jokes and all this and that, listen, as I'm always saying, you might be fat, but you're not ugly. Thanks. I really appreciate that. That I do know. Let me check this skeleton over here right quick. But I do thank you for trying to make me feel better in this situation. This is me telling somebody that's trying to make me feel better, from what the bullies were trying to do. So I'm getting a little tongue-tied, excuse me. But I'm like, for me to be so fat and so disgusting, you're always worried about Isha every day. Like, are you offended by me? Are you, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm a beautiful girl. You look like you came from out of the jungle somewhere. Everybody died laughing. That wasn't my point to belittle her, but that was her point every day, to try to make everyone laugh and make me the class clown so she can feel better about what she was saying. Okay, listen, sweetheart. You don't even have a better body than me. I may be big, but I'm not one of those, just big and just floppy type, people. Anyway, big people can lose weight. If you're ugly inside, you ugly outside. Physically, you're showing me that you're ugly inside and you're already ugly outside. My problem is that you're always trying to clown about, oh, she fat, she this, oh, she can't fit through the door, blah, blah, blah. Sweetheart, you still gonna be ugly. I can lose weight anytime. I don't have to worry about getting surgery on my face. I am here to get my education, pay attention to the teacher, do what I need to do to be somebody in life. Well, unfortunately, this particular person, not just her, but a handful of them, during some of my classmates, you're sitting back with the house full of kids. I mean, which having kids is never a problem. I lost my daughter. I just celebrated her birthday. So you might see the balloons. She would have been 4 years old this year on June 6th. And, so I think it's a blessing. Children are blessings. When you can have a child and not lose your life or lose your child, that's a blessing. I almost lost my life 4 years ago. And like I said, I'm a living testimony. I am still here. My daughter, she passed 18 days after she was born. But I am living for her. Like I said, I just celebrated her fourth birthday. She's not here, but she is here. She is here with me. She is here with her father, my husband. You know, these chicks that was doing all the name calling and, you know, trying to belittle people under that they feel is under them. You're got a house full of children, different baby daddies. You're on welfare. You're trying to be more than what you are, and what you could have been more than what you were, but because you were too busy trying to belittle other people and down them and be bullies, look where it landed you. I'm not saying that I'm in the best position, but I am in a position that I am happy in. I can put on my clothes. Hey, if I got a couple rolls hanging, okay, so what? I've had plenty of ex-boyfriends that never was like, oh, you too big, I don't want to talk to you. Or, okay, now that we're dating, I need you to lose weight. Never in my 31 years, yes, I am 31 years old. I always get some people ask me, are you of age? And I'm like, thanks for the compliment. Are you being funny? But yes, in my 31 years, hey, listen, if you can't accept me for who I am, then you don't want me at all, because I accept me. Okay, if I want to lose weight, which I just lost, let me see, starting, how long have I been doing this? I want to say February, March, my husband and I started a kind of yogurt diet thing, and we both dropped weight. Where I work, I walk the bridge every day. I do squats, I do my push-ups. So I'm proud of my weight now. You know what I mean? I went from the biggest size I was in was like a 26, 24, some 26. I don't think I got that big, but to a 24. Now I'm grabbing pant sizes 16. So I'm actually back from, and I was just wearing like a 20, 18, and now I'm in a 16, and I can fit some 14. So I'm proud of myself. I lost the weight, and I'm still doing it now because of my diabetes, trying to get my health on track, to keep myself feeling good about myself. Forget about what people think about you. Forget about how they view